Warm welcome to some of the esteemed dignitaries who have graced us with their presence. As I call out their names, I would request them to kindly stand up and wave a hi to the audiences so everybody knows. Please join me in acknowledging the presence of Dr. Harish Ahuja, Head Sustainability, Carbon and Power Markets Listing NSE. Mr. Krishnan Ramchandran, MD and CEO, Niva Bupa Health Insurance. Mr. Chandra Shekhar, Independent Director and Chairman of the Board at Niva Bupa Health Insurance. Mr. Roger Davis, Chairman, Bupa Group. Ms. Divia Sehgal, Partner, True North and Non-Executive Director in the Board of Niva Bupa Health Insurance. Pritesh Kandoy, EVP and Head, BFSI Investment Banking, ICICI Securities Limited. Mr. Sachin Wagle, MD and Co-Head India Investment Banking, Morgan Stanley India Company Private Limited. Mr. Kaushal Shah, MD and Head Equity Capital Market, Kotak Mahindra Capital Company Limited. Do we have someone from Axis? Can you please stand up? Mr. Ashwini Tandon, Head of Equity Capital Market Execution, HDFC Bank. Mr. Lokesh Damani, Associate Director, Investment Banking, Motilal Oswal Investment Advisors Limited. And now to begin the event on an auspicious note, we will have the lighting of the lamp, for which may I invite Mr. Krishnan Ramchandran, MD and CEO, Niva Bupa Health Insurance. Mr. Chandra Shekhar, Independent Director and Chairman of the Board at Niva Bupa Health Insurance. Mr. Roger Davis, Chairman, Bupa Group. Divia Sehgal, Partner, True North and Non-Executive Director in the Board of Niva Bupa Health Insurance. Dr. Harish Ahuja, Head Sustainability, Carbon and Power Markets Listing NSE. ICICI Securities Limited, Mr. Pritesh Kandoy, EVP and Head, BFSI Investment Banking. Mr. Sachin Wagle, MD and Co-Head, India Investment Banking, Morgan Stanley India Company Private Limited. From Kotak Mahindra Capital Company Limited, Mr. Kaushal Shah, MD and Head Equity Capital Market. Axis Capital Limited. Mr. Ashwini Tandon, HDFC Bank, Head of Equity Capital Market.
सर्वदा
Wishing Niva Bupa Health Insurance Company Limited all the very best for the listing. Thank you all for joining us on stage and for lending your hand to begin the event on an auspicious note. May I now invite on stage Mr. Subrat Panda, Executive Director, Motilal Oswal, for opening remarks. Let's welcome him on stage with a round of applause. Could you just check your voice once?
Yeah, sure. Happy morning, everyone. It's such a pleasure to be here this morning, and what a wonderful gathering, and from representing a lot of countries as well. And I would like to welcome each and every one of you on behalf of all the merchant bankers on the transaction, and again on behalf of Niva as well. Obviously, this is one of the most important milestones in the history of any corporate which plans to be there, create a legacy, and this is just a starting point, right? And people who are lovers of F1, this is not the checkered flag, this is the green flag, right? A lot of it is now ahead of us as a listed entity. Just to quickly, as in, we have all through these days done a lot of heavy work, lot of meetings, lot of interactions with regulators, fellow colleagues. I would want to thank Niva Bupa and the financial sponsors to give us this opportunity and to be able to help them out in such an important journey in their corporate history. I would also want to thank a lot of people whose names are not represented here, but they are hiding behind a lot of email distribution lists, right? And my sincere gratitude to each and everyone who has helped the company to reach here and get listed on the stock exchanges. Quickly, a lot of us have heard the statistics about what Niva Bupa does, where they are, what kind of clientele they already serve, and how they go about it. But a couple of things that I want to add from the perspective of what we have seen as a journey, what we have experienced as a journey with the entire Niva Bupa team, right? First of all, their clear focus on creating the right kind of products and services which help each and every individual that exists, right? And the ability to understand and serve the guy who is my customer is something which is significantly differentiated when we interact with Niva Bupa. And that comes through not only in terms of speaking with Krishnan, speaking with Vis, but speaking with the entire host of things. And honestly speaking, technology has been a real differentiator for Niva Bupa, and I hope we do wonders with that and reach more and more people. And more importantly, as Krishnan always says, we are not planning to be a health insurer guy. We want to be in the space of wellness, right? And every one of us knows that be it the Hindu philosophies, be it the Far East philosophies, be it the Western philosophies, health has been considered as wealth. And more importantly, for each and every family in India, especially after what we have seen through those global pandemics, it has impacted everyone's household. And I sincerely wish that this space of retail health insurance grows, and Niva Bupa, being a leader, has already earned the right, and they definitely should kind of expand on it and be an extremely successful business around that. On behalf of everyone, again, I would want to thank the entire broking community, all my merchant banker colleagues, all my legal counsel colleagues, the auditors, and all the intermediaries who were involved, including Concept as well. They did a great job. And more importantly, the investors who have shown the faith in backing this incredible journey that is Niva Bupa. And more importantly, we had garnered almost 4,500 crores in a chase which was significantly lesser. Again, Krishnan sir, thank you. Vish, thank you. Vikas, thank you. And thank you to the entire team. Thank you, Divia, and the entire team, and a lot of other financial sponsors who are here. With this, I would again congratulate the team and wishing them the very best. Over to you. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Mr. Subrat Panda, for joining us on stage and for addressing the gathering. Moving forward, I would now like to invite on stage Mr. Roger Davis, Chairman, Bupa Group, and request him to share a few words on this joyous occasion. Let's welcome him with a round of applause. Welcome, sir. Thank you. Just adjust the mic.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. It's a great privilege to be here on this momentous occasion, and I'd like to speak on behalf of 3 constituents. Spare me for a moment if the first one is me personally. I came to Bombay with my wife in 1995, and I left Mumbai at the end of 1996 after 2 enormously happy years living here and running Jardine Fleming. I can't tell you how proud I am to see how well India has done in the 30 years since I left her. I can't tell you how proud I am to stand here at the NSE. If you'd said to me in 1996, you will come back and you will ring the bell at the National Stock Exchange in a company in which your old friend Deepak Parekh's 2 sons have invested, I would never have believed you. So personally, this is a very proud and slightly emotional moment for me. Secondly, I speak on behalf of Bupa, the company I am now privileged to chair, based in London. A British company, one of the largest integrated insurance and health provider groups in the world, 50 million customers, 100,000 employees. We operate in over 30 countries. We came here to India in 2008, originally partnered with Max, and a breakthrough moment for us was when that partnership shifted to our great friends, True North. And with True North, we have built a business of which Bupa Group is enormously proud. We took a majority stake in January of this year. And I must there pay tribute also to the regulator, Mr. Pandey, who I met in Hyderabad late last year, who has paved the way for foreign investors like ours to take a majority stake. And I know the company, and in particular our Chief Executive, Iñaki Arenya, who cannot be here today, share his dream that by 2047, all the people in this great nation will have access to health and health insurance. And we intend to play a very full part in achieving that dream. And finally, of course, Bupa Niva. We have 9,000 fabulous employees, 150,000 agents, many of whom are represented here today. Over 14 million customers, led by one man, by Krishnan. I and Carlos and David, Penny are proud to call him a colleague, but prouder to call him a friend. He has built a quite remarkable business in the years that we've worked together. And as you've already heard, we're just coming out of the pits at the start of the Formula One race. There is much to come. But I always remember, true in my own case, behind every great man, there's a great woman. And actually, you know, it's lovely that you've come to see us here today. And as I said to you earlier, thank you so much for lending so much of Krishnan's life and time to the building of this business, especially over the past few months. Thank you very much indeed. So I just wish us all well, and whoever your God may be, may he be with you as we embark on the next stage of this massively exciting journey. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Roger Davis, for joining us on stage and for addressing the gathering. Moving forward, I would now like to invite on stage Mr. Chandra Shekhar Bhave, Independent Director and Chairman of the Board at Niva Bupa Health Insurance, and request him to address the gathering. Let's welcome him with a round of applause. Welcome, sir.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, I have come many times to NSC. Never thought that I'll come here to ring a bell. And it's about 13 years since I left the city of Mumbai. It's nice to come back here. Nice to see the institutions that early in 92, 93, when SEBI was set up, we were dreaming about. And I have realized over this period of time that first you dream about institutions, then you realize them, and then people take them for granted. So that is the happiest moment, when people say that, yes, of course, this has to be there. So the stock exchanges, depositories, clearing corporations, all these things were unknown at that time. And I'm very happy. I was particularly happy to see the photograph of Dr. Patil here. Great man. I got the opportunity to learn a lot from him and then work as a colleague in NSDL. Life for Niva Bupa will change after we ring the bell. They will be open to public scrutiny and public vote every single day that the stock is traded. And sometimes there will be false alarm because there is a problem somewhere else, but your stock price goes down. And sometimes there will be a mistaken exhilaration because your stock will go up for no reason at all. And we will have to learn to live with this life, understand the true signals, and avoid both unnecessary despondence and unnecessary exuberance. The purpose of a corporate is not just to make money. In fact, making money should be a byproduct of something that you want to do. And I'm glad that under Krishnan's leadership, Niva Bupa is actually putting this in practice. So I wish them luck. I want to thank all the people who were responsible for this day. You need a big team to make such a dream come true. But behind all that, you need performance. And for that, we have to thank the Niva Bupa team. We must not forget the early investors, Bupa and True North, who gave the muscle for this team to be able to come today to where they are. So a word of thanks to them as well. In the end, I just want to tell you that it's been an interesting life after being a regulator. I took some 4 years to relax and then got onto a few boards. And I'm now discovering what independent directors do, which is not hell of a lot. So, but it keeps you busy in your retired life. So I'm thankful that I have this opportunity and privilege. There is one more company that went public after I joined the board, and that was Avenue Supermarts. Just as that company was successful, I am sure so will Niva Bupa be. So thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Chandra Shekhar Bhavi, for joining us on stage and for addressing the gathering. Moving forward, I would now invite on stage Mr. Divia Sehgal, Partner, True North and Non-Executive Director in the Board of the Niva Bupa Health Insurance, and request him to share a few words. Let's welcome him with a round of applause, everyone. Welcome, sir.
Thank you. Thank you. Very good morning. What a day. Oh, it's a pleasure to be here among friends on this day. I think long time coming, see a lot of smiles. I can't stop smiling since a few days ago. Genuinely, tahe dil se, I'm super happy to be in this gathering and to see this day. A lot goes behind it, a long journey. 2008, when Bupa decided to partner with the Max Group, right? Values, strategy, execution, but I don't want to talk about any of them. I want to talk about luck and how lucky, truly, at some level, True North and we have been to be standing here amongst all of you. The first piece of that luck actually happened in 2018. And that was when Bupa and we decided to talk to each other, and Bupa chose that we were a good partner to work with. Think about it for a minute. A multinational who had never worked with a private equity fund was now partnering in a joint venture. and a private equity fund which had never partnered with an MNC. And there's that famous billion-dollar call between Roger and Mr. Parekh that happened. And I think that turned the tone of the conversation. So the luck fell in place. I can talk a lot about Bupa, but something, I guess, that at least I've personally discovered and which I want to share with you, that Bupa has a heart of gold. They have a feel of the business and they have a feel for the business. They think and lead with what is the best interest of the company. We are called Niva Bupa, not Bupa India, as an example, right? They came across and agreed to sell some of their shareholding in the IPO to make the IPO successful. They never want to. They never would want to dilute their stake, right? In every which way, I think it's been a dream partnership. And but for a structure of a private equity fund, I would never want to sunset our shareholding in this. David, Carlos, Penny, it's truly been a pleasure. And thank you for being with us, Roger. The second big luck moment for this happened, again, thanks to Mr. Parekh, when HDFC decided to acquire Apollo Munich. And that was a red letter day to some extent that we could hope to engage with Krishnan in a conversation. Thank you for your support. I know it was a tough decision. And don't let that smile and affable personality of Krishnan fool you. I have known him since 2005 or 6 when he decided to come back to India and join the Apollo Group and build that business. There is a fierce determination. He doesn't take no. He smiles. And every time he hears a no, his determination goes up 2 levels. There is a very immense degree of fairness. Every which way that I think about Krishnan, there is not a mean bone in his body. Truly, it's been a pleasure, buddy. The third happened even before all of this. The person sitting there, 2016, my partner in crime, and my very dear friend, Maninder. You know, he decided to leave his life's work at ICICI Bank. Thank you. And join True North. Nobody knows India and gets India. At least I feel, as my partner, Maninder. I think he knows this country like the back of his hand. He has a degree of ownership for all of this, which is very tough to believe. So thank you, buddy. There are a lot of sub-chapters. I have my friend from Policy Bazaar sitting here. It's been a partnership. You know, it's such a win-win conversation that is there every time. And when I heard from them, the best thing you can do to this partnership is stay away, because we have such an outstanding relationship between the two firms, right? When we were starting, we needed meaningful amount of capital. Fairing truly came along. Feroz, who's not here, and a few others. All of us came together, and they had immense faith in all of us. And I think it's been a relationship where they put a lot of trust in True North. And thank you, Samir. Thank you, Aditya, for that. Perhaps the IPO wouldn't have happened, but for that smiling person there, Mohit. You know, for Mohit and Nishant and your belief, Moti, for doing the pre-IPO round, supporting us in the IPO. There are so many sub-chapters. Axis Bank, who's not here, before they start ringing a bell and ask me to leave. Let me just say, someday we will perhaps capture some of this in the journey of Niva Bupa. And of course, the journey is just starting. It's just starting. We are onboarding 3 lakh plus retail customers, and we owe a lot to them. Last but not the least, I will say that there comes a moment when you feel you want to see a winner who does the right thing, right? To have both things. We will do the right thing, and still we will come out building a meaningful scale business. And at least I think it's been my honor to be part of one such journey at Niva Bupa. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Divya Sehgal, for joining us on stage and for sharing your heartfelt feelings with all of us on this joyous occasion. Let's give him a big hand. And with this, I would like to invite on stage Mr. Krishnan Ramchandran, our MD and CEO, Niva Bupa Health Insurance, and request him to share a few words on this momentous occasion. Let's welcome him on stage with a round of applause.
Unlike the speakers before me, I will have to refer to a few notes. But it's absolutely a privilege to have the Bupa chairman and the chairman of Niva Bupa here with us. So thank you. Thank you, all of you, for being here. You know, they say that it takes a village to raise a child. And you know, what a child we have with Niva Bupa. In the lifetime of an insurance company, you know, we're very much a child, very much a teenager, a long distance to go. And I will confine myself to just saying thank yous. In the spirit of village raising a child, I will say thank you to the key stakeholders who've played an important role in getting this child to where we are today. First and foremost to the parents, which in my opinion is the employees and families of Niva Bupa. So a big thank you to them. To the grandparents, you know, all of my wonderful partners and shareholders in the board of Niva Bupa, as well as outside. So to the grandparents, you have been most encouraging. So thank you very much for that. To our brothers and sisters, and we do have a few big brothers, our distribution partners, our hospital partners. Thank you for your journey in getting us to where we are. To our bankers, lawyers, auditors, and all of the other partners who joined us in this journey relatively recently. You know, they've been the village elders, and if you've read Asterix and Obelix, you know that village elders sometimes tend to sit on the fence, but you know, take that in the right spirit. And to the many friends and well-wishers of Niva Bupa, you know, I think your wishes, your blessings have meant a lot to all of us and to me personally. And in closing, you know, on a very serious note, very deeply appreciative of all of you who have made it here, all of you who are watching this outside. I think you have been instrumental in our journey in the last few years. You know, it's been a fabulous journey, and we're just getting started. So thank you very much for all of the support. Deeply appreciative. Thank you.
Thank you so much, sir, for joining us on stage. May I now invite Dr. Harish Ahuja, Head Sustainability, Carbon and Power Markets Listing NSE, to kindly join us on stage. Okay, may we request all the dignitaries to kindly join us for the bell ringing ceremony. Mr. Krishnan Ramchandran, MD and CEO, Niva Bupa Health Insurance. Dr. Harish Ahuja is there with us, Head Sustainability, Carbon and Power Markets, Listing NSE, and all the company's executive leadership team. We request all of you to kindly join us on the stage. And now to commemorate the significance of this event, we will quickly have exchange of mementos. May I request Dr. Harish Ahuja, Head Sustainability, Carbon and Power Markets Listing NSE, to present special memento to Mr. Krishnan Ramchandran, MD and CEO, Niva Bupa Health Insurance. NSE will also present proud to be listed badges and coffee table to the company. So we are very close to the countdown now. So once again, I would like to remind you all, when the ceremony is happening on the stage, please remain seated as we have cameras behind capturing this special moment for us. And also, you can see a timer here on the stage. When the timer strikes 10, I want all of you to join me in the countdown with as much enthusiasm as possible and make this moment even more special for the company. Can we have a huge round of applause for the entire team of Niva Bupa Health Insurance Company Limited? Well, it's such a milestone for the company, and I think the claps should go on louder for some more time, and let's create that positive vibe. A moment that we all have been eagerly waiting for has finally arrived. It's a huge milestone for the company. Years and years of effort and hard work. We can take a few more pictures till then. All right, ladies and gentlemen, just 25 seconds more to the historic moment. Are we all excited? Can we make some noise? All right, the timer is about to strike 10. Everybody with me with all the enthusiasm and energy. With me. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Congratulations, Niva Bupa Health Insurance is now officially listed on the NSE. Many congratulations to the entire team of Niva Bupa Health Insurance for this milestone and achievement. What a journey, what a beautiful moment. Many congratulations once again. Come on, everyone, the claps must go on. So friends, the ceremony will now continue. Once again, wishing all the very best and many congratulations to the entire team of Niva. And I would request Dr. Harish Ahuja, Head Sustainability, Carbon and Power Markets Listing NSE, to share a few words on this joyous occasion. Welcome, sir. Presenting the Momentos, so please stay back. A few more Momentos.
Yeah, do that. That's okay. It's okay.
Settle down.
Bolo.
May we request all of you to kindly settle down. We'll give you ample of time after the ceremony to congratulate and take a few more pictures. We thoroughly understand your excitement, but we have to continue with the ceremony. So a humble request to all our dignitaries present here to kindly take their seats, please. Request everyone to take their seats, please. Requesting everyone to please settle down. Please settle down. We have to continue with the ceremony. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Shri Krishnan Ramchandran, MD and CEO, Niva Bupa Health Insurance Company. Shri Shekhar Bhave, Independent Director and Chairman, Niva Bupa Health Insurance. Shri Roger Davis, Chairman, Bupa Group. Mr. Divia, Partner, True North and Non-Executive Director, Niva Bupa. Shri Subrat Panda, Executive Director, Motilal Oswal Investment Advisor Limited. Shri Pritesh Kandoi, EVP and Head, BFSI and Investment Banking, ICICI Securities Limited. Distinguished guests, board members, employees, family members, and ladies and gentlemen. Good morning and warm welcome to all of you on the listing ceremony of Niva Bupa Health Insurance Limited. In our company of listed corporates, this will be 2,638 company to list with us. 2,638 company to list with us. During the current financial year, so far, NSE has witnessed 176 IPOs across main board and SME exchange. Niva Bupa is the 51st company to list with us in this financial year. NSE was incorporated in year 1992 and it started its operation in equity segment in 1994, as Mr. Bhavi suggested. NSE has now completed 30 years of operations and has had a remarkable journey of enabling a fair, efficient, and transparent capital market, and it has been a catalyst to the growth story of India through capital formation, wealth creation, and job creation over the past 30 years. India, as you all know, is the 4th largest capital market in the world after US, China, and Japan. As on date, our market cap is standard around 5.05 trillion, almost 426 lakh crores. And now Niva Bupa Health Insurance is also part of this capital formation journey. As on today, we have around 100 million unique investors holding around 200 million accounts. NSE is spread across 99.8% of PIN codes, we can say postal codes. Very few PIN codes are left, and that too also because these are basically the railway stations or bus stations. So we are spread across 100% of India. As on today, 20% of household of India invest directly in Indian markets through NSE. This IPO of Niva Bupa, with an issue size of rupees 2,200 crore, garnered a good response, and I congratulate the entire team of merchant bankers, PR, let me name them. The merchant banker, first of all, ICICI Securities, Morgan Stanley, Axis, HDFC Bank, Motilal Oswal, legal advisor, Serial Merchant Mangaldas, PR agency Concept, and other party associated with this. They have done a great job, and I think today's successful listing is a testimony of their hard work. We at NSE are committed to facilitate fundraising opportunities and make capital market more accessible for all upcoming organizations to chart their growth story. We hope that this successful listing of Niva Bupa Health Insurance Limited will inspire many more companies to look at the public market as a promising alternative. The listing day is the start of a strong partnership between us, and as we look forward to support Niva Bupa Health Insurance Company Limited in their future fundraising endeavor as well. Namaskar. Thank you. Jai Hind.
So we will now continue with the exchange of mementos. I will request Dr. Harish Ahuja, Head Sustainability, Carbon and Power Markets Listing NSE, to present some more mementos. Please welcome Mr. Pritesh Kandoi, ICICI Securities Limited. Mr. Sachin Wagle, MD and Co-Head, India Investment Banking, Morgan Stanley India Company Private Limited. Mr. Kaushal Shah, MD and Head, Equity Capital Market, Kotak Mahindra Capital Company Limited. Kushagra Kumar, Axis Capital Limited. Ashwani Tandon, Head of Equity Capital Market Execution, HDFC Bank. Mr. Lokesh Damani, Associate Director, Investment Banking, Motilal Oswal Investment Advisors Limited. Cyril Amarchand Mangaldas, lawyer to the issue. Agency Concept Communication Limited. Harish sir, we request you to stay back, please. May I now request Mr. Krishnan Ramchandran, MD and CEO, Niva Bupa Health Insurance, to present a special memento to Dr. Harish Ahuja, Head Sustainability, Carbon and Power Markets Listing, NSE. NSE will now present a photo frame of the exact moment where the company got listed. Can we have a huge round of applause? Krishnan sir, we request you to stay back, and thank you so much, Dr. Harish Ahuja, NSE, for joining us on stage and for doing the honors. And may I now request Mr. Krishnan Ramchandran, MD and CEO, Niva Bupa Health Insurance, to present special mementos to very special dignitaries whose contribution have been invaluable in the successful listing of Niva Bupa Health Insurance. Please welcome Mr. Pritish Kandoy, ICICI Securities Limited. Mr. Sachin Wagle, Morgan Stanley, India Company Private Limited. Kaushal Shah, Kotak Mahindra Capital Company Limited. Kushagra Kumar, Axis Executive Director and Head of BFSI Investment Banking. Ashwani Tandon, Head of Equity Capital Market Execution, HDFC Bank. Lokesh Damani, Motilal Oswal Investment Advisors Limited. Agency Concept Communication Limited. Auditor S.R. Bartley Boy and Company LLP. T.R. Chada and Company LLP. T.R. Chada and Company LLP. Okay, not present. Nange and Company LLP. Cyril Amarchand Mangaldas, Company Counsel. Cyril Amarchand Mangaldas, Shareholder Council. Shardul Amarchand Mangaldas. White and Case. Registrar of the issue, KFin Technologies Limited. Red Seer. Crystal, printers to the issue. Okay. Thank you so much, sir, then, for doing the honors. Let's give him a big hand, ladies and gentlemen. And may I now invite Mr. Pritish Kandoy, EVP and Head BFSI Investment Banking, ICICI Securities, to give away the vote of thanks. Let's welcome him on stage with a round of applause.
Good morning, everyone. And on behalf of ICICI Securities and all the co-BRLMs to the issue, my heartiest congratulations to all the stakeholders who are part of this initial public offering of Niva Bupa. Today's listing event marks an important milestone in the journey of Niva Bupa. And I also hope that this landmark, also aid in their stated purpose of giving every Indian the confidence to access the best healthcare. Backed by marquee shareholders, True North, Bupa, and many others, Niva Bupa added very high-quality institutional investors to the IPO and also added close to 3 lakh retail shareholders. I would like to thank the Bupa team, Niva Bupa team, True North, and Krishnan and all his team for showing superb leadership, which enabled us to run a very tight process throughout the IPO journey. I would like to convey my best wishes to the company for all the success in coming years and its endeavor towards growth and creating value for the investors. A happy listing, and which bringing smile to all the stakeholders, and I'm quite glad that we are therefore ending on a very happy note. Thank you.
Thank you, sir, for joining us on stage. And may I now request company to distribute Momentos to their partners, for which may I invite? Aseem Gupta. We now have a cake cutting ceremony for Mr. Aseem Gupta. It's his 50th birthday. So let's make this celebration even more special with the cake cutting ceremony for him. I would request the entire team along with Dr. Harish Ahuja to join us on stage for the cake cutting ceremony. And also Ratika, his wife. I just needed the name.
नेम तो मैं बता ही रहा था
हाँ नहीं मुझे लगा कुछ डेजिग्नेट मोमेंटो हो गए हैं इनका सिर्फ एक पार्टनर का कुछ बचा है थोड़े पेपर यहाँ वहाँ हो जाते हैं तो मुझे लगा वो डेजिग्नेशन कुछ तो दिया था लेकिन just in the moment I'm like
and I was telling you the name, I was like, probably there's something more and you want to refer to the script. And I was like, अच्छा ठीक है, let me do that.
वो कहाँ गए अपने नाम
The ceremony has ended, right?
Yeah, the ceremony has ended. हाँ वो कहाँ गया वो पेज Do you have the names quickly? कहाँ गया यार वो पेज
These are partners, right?
Yeah.
Abhinav, where is the list?
So I will now request company to distribute Momentos to their partners, for which may I request Mr. Ankur Kharbanda, Chief Distribution Officer, Niva Bupa, to kindly do the honors.
Thank you very much. Very emotional moment for me personally. But I think one of the things which we have, the reason why we are here, all of us are here, the build-up, we've spoken about the promoters, we've spoken about all of the people who were involved in the listing, which was last 6 months. But one strong team which we have is all our distributors, the backbone of Niva Bupa. I think this is an opportunity for all of us to really thank them as well. So can I invite Carlos over here and Maninder as well, both of them, to give Momentos to our partners. Please come. And this is not just since this is live screen to our offices as well. So all our partners who are there in our offices as well, thank you very much for all your support. We are here because of all of you. Let me take the names. And can I call Aseem, Anshuman, Jitendra and Deepak can also join us. Let me first call up the team HDFC Bank. Vinit ji, Harish, everybody please, if you can join us, Sangeeta, Pushpanjali, Anurag. If I missed any name, please join us, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.